What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Its.lowkeyced, and I'm back with another video, man. Now, look, today, well, hold on. Well, first, come here, Bella, come here. Well, first, let me show y'all. I got my girl with me today. If I can get her. This is my girl, Bella Bell. Y'all say what's up to Bella Bell. It's my girl, Bella Bell, right here, y'all. Say what's up. That's my girl, Bella Bell. You know what I'm saying? She came and kicked it with me this weekend. Usually, you know what I'm saying, she at my mama house, but this week I got her. So yeah, that's my girl, Bella Bell. Anyways, today I'm gonna teach y'all how to run up your first $1,000. What the heck? Oh, okay, my bad. I was looking for my marker. All right, yeah, so today I'm gonna teach y'all how to run up y'all first $1,000. Now, to some of y'all might already know how to save $1,000. Y'all might be like, said this video is pointless. You know what I'm saying? I know how to save $1,000, whatever, whoop-de-woo. $1,000 not a lot of money. That's what some of y'all might say. But to some of y'all, $1,000 is a lot of money. And before I get to showing you how to stack up $5,000 or $10,000 or even saving up $20,000, I gotta start with the base level, and that's saving $1,000. Cause in my mind, if you could save $1,000, you could save 2,000. If you could save 2,000, you could save 5,000. If you could save 5,000, you can hit that $10,000 mark. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna start with the basics. If you cool and you already know how to stack up $1,000, you know what I'm saying, then you ain't gotta watch this video. But for my people that just can't seem to stack up $1,000, this video is for you. And yeah, and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, get into some other stuff, because really all stacking up money is discipline. You know what I'm saying? What really kills a lot of people from not being able to save $1,000 is them not having discipline, or saving money in general is them not having discipline. But when you have discipline, you able to run that bread up. And what I mean by discipline is you're not wasting your money. You're not constantly going out wasting your money, but you got a system in place that's, you know what I'm saying, stacking your bread. What we like to call automate the money. You want to automate your money. You know what I'm saying? You want to have your money, a portion of your money, whether you get paid a check from your 9 to 5 or however you make your bread, you want to automate the money. So that's one. You want to automate your bread. You feel me? Automate the money. That's what you want to do. You want to have whatever portion, like whatever amount you set up. And when you stacking up your bread, I don't want you to necessarily focus on time. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get discouraged focusing on time. Like, dang, I need to hurry up and stack this this $1,000. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it quick. I want to do it quick. I want to do it quick. When you just starting off and saving and stacking your bread, it might not happen as fast as you want it to happen. You know what I'm saying? It might take time. So for instance, automating your bread right here, right? This is how I first saved my $1,000. And I first saved my $1,000 years ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? This, like I say, this is your first $1,000. This is really rookie level, but I gotta start off with the basics, because what I say, if you could stack $1,000, you could stack $2,000. If you could stack $2,000, you could stack $5,000. So the first way I stacked my bread, my $1,000, was that any little money that I was getting in, I was throwing into my savings account. Anything extra. You feel me? So when I first stacked my $1,000, I was in high school. I was pushing carts for Kroger's. At that time, you know what I'm saying, I think I was getting paid like $7.50 an hour or something like that. I will also get tips from helping put people grow. Now, I don't work for Kroger's no more, but you wasn't supposed to accept tips, but I'm about my bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. I'm about my bread. I'm asking people, you know what I'm saying, hey, would you like for me to walk you to your car and put your groceries up in the trunk for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of ways that I can get to the bag. And this is why I'm in high school working at Kroger's. And then, the women, they would have trouble, like elderly women and stuff like that. They would have trouble with lifting the waters and putting it in the car. Sometimes I get requests. Sometimes I just flat out ask, and then I get a little bread. So if it was $5, guess what? That $5 that I made from my tip is straight going into savings. No questions asked. Straight going into savings. If I get $2, guess what? Straight going into savings. Not touching it. Any little extra bread that I was getting, I was throwing it into my savings account. I wasn't worried about a set amount. At this time, I wasn't worried about stacking $1,000. All I was worried about was watching my account grow. I wasn't worried about time. Oh, I need this much in my savings by this amount of time. I wasn't worried about none of that, bro. I was just worried about stacking my bread and watching my account grow. And whatever little extra I was getting, I was throwing it. Now, this is for my teenagers, you know what I'm saying? You in high school or whatever. But if you don't make tips, let's just say, if you don't make tips and you getting a paycheck, I don't really know how much teenagers is getting paid right now, but let's just say, I don't know, like you making like $300 a week. Okay. So let's say you making $300 a week from your paycheck. That's how much a month? 300 times 4. And excuse me, y'all, I'm bad at math. So 0, 0, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12. So that's about 1,200. I'm bad at math, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm bad at math. Math wasn't my best subject, so it take me a little time to get it. But okay, so if you make it $300 a week, that's $1,200 a month. So what I would do is automate my money. Out of this 300 that I'm getting paid a week, I would take out, let's say about $20 a week to go into savings, right? So I would take out $20 a week to go into savings. Now, $20 a week, let's do 20 times 4. And I hope this is making sense to y'all. This is what I mean about automating your money. If you set a portion of your paycheck to go into your savings account automatically, that's automating your money. And honestly, when I did this, when I was working, you know what I'm saying, at Kroger's and stuff like that, and I was setting up automatic payment to go into my savings while putting it, the tips accelerated my savings. But I did the automate my money method. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that. And I think at the time I was making like $300 or something like that a week, like that I was getting from my paycheck. I think, don't quote me, it's been years, you know what I'm saying, since that time. But you take out 20, right? Okay, so 20 times 4 a week. So you got 0 and you got 8. So that's $80. That's $80 a month that's going into your savings account. $80 a month going into your savings account. This is easy. So that'll take you about, I believe, around 12 months to hit $1,000. I think that'll take you, I think 80, yeah, I think you will hit 1,000 in about 12 months. Let's see, so a year. So let's see, so if we do 12, no, let's do 1,000 divided by 80. Yeah, so I hope y'all can see that. So 1,000 divided by 80, that's 12.5. So it'll take you a little over a year for you to reach that $1,000 mark. That's why I don't want you to focus on time, because you will get discouraged. You'll be like, man, A year for me to stack a year for me to stack 1,000, like that's too long. Said like just a year, like over a year to stack up 1,000, that's too long. But that's why you have to stay disciplined and not focus on time. But get this is just, you know what I'm saying, coming out your paycheck. 20, like this is just $20 coming out of your paycheck a week. You know what I'm saying? That you automating a week. So you are already getting 80. Now let's say you do work a job where you getting tips, or you know what I'm saying, you getting like some type of extra money. You know what I'm saying? Like I also was saving money on birthdays. When I get birthdays, you know what I'm saying, my granny might give me 100. My might get money from family members and stuff like that. Guess what? It'll cut down this 12 months. When you start adding in extra money on top of your automatic payments that you got going into your savings account, you cut down on that time. So that's why you really gotta lock in and be focused. My refund checks that I was getting at the top of the year, bro, I was throwing that into my savings account. Any little excess money that I was getting, I was throwing it into my savings account. So it did not take me 12 and a half months for me to reach $1,000. You know what I'm saying? And that was me when I was a teenager. It didn't take me that long for me to reach $1,000. I think I reached $1,000 in like 6 months, bro. Because I probably did get a jump start by getting my refund check. You know, when you work a W-2 job, you get a refund check. Most of y'all like to blow y'all refund check. Most of y'all think that y'all just came into some money. Y'all want to go shopping. Y'all want to go, you know what I'm saying, get the latest J's and all that stuff. And I'm not saying that you can't, but depending on how much of a refund you getting back, you always want to pay yourself first. Say it with me. Pay yourself first, bro. Y'all are working these jobs. You working hard for these jobs. You funding the CEO. You know what I'm saying? The CEO of the company is making all the money. What are you setting up for yourself? Pay yourself first with your refund, with your checks that's coming in. Don't just go out and just blow your check, bro. And I'm telling you, if you get this while you young, it will be powerful. If you lock in on your habits and you lock in on your being, dang, what's the word? What's the word? Come on, come on. And you lock in on being disciplined. You lock in on being disciplined and building good habits while you're young, bro. It's gonna be easy for you to stack $1,000. It's gonna be easy for you to stack $1,000. But you wanna automate your money. That's the base. That's just the base. That's just the base. You feel me? That's just the base. If you get, I don't know, like some of y'all might got big boy jobs. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say you getting 4,000 a month. So you getting paid 4,000 a month from your job, right? You getting paid 4,000 a month. Okay. Let's say you just, I don't know, like let's say you just you out of that 4,000, you do 300 a month. You do 300 a month, automated. So this not you getting paid and then you have to physically go to the bank, or you go into your app and you know what I'm saying, and you going to your bank app and then you physically having to transfer to your savings. No, as soon as, like, you need to set up your card or whatever bank you with, you need to set it up to automatically, as soon as that check hit your account, this 300 is going into your savings automatically. And I would suggest that you get a savings that's not with your checkings. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have your checkings and savings account with the same bank. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can, but you have to be disciplined enough that when you go inside your app and you see that you got this money accruing in your savings, that you don't spend it, because you don't want to touch it. You don't want to touch it. Remember, we trying to reach $1,000. You don't want to make it more time of you reaching your goal by you constantly logging into that app, seeing your savings and you like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I'm at 800. Let me go and take a little 200 out. You know what I'm saying? I'll make that back once I get paid again, another 300. Like, no, because that you starting bad habits already. You already starting bad habits. So you don't want to do that. But let's say you getting paid. So $300 a month, right? Hold on, y'all know I gotta bring out my calculator. $300 a month. Let's do 1,000 divided by 300. Bro, 3 months. And some of y'all might be like, oh, that's easy math. I told y'all, bro, math is not my best. We got technology, we got calculators for a reason. Bro, that's 3 months. That's a little over 3 months. Easy. 3.33333333. That's what the calculator said. But look, bro, three. So look, boom, 300. Boom. That's putting you at 6. That's 900 right there. That's 900 in 3 months. That's 900 in 3 months, bro. That's 900 in 3 months. So now do you see what I'm saying? It's about your habits. It's about your discipline. It's about your habits. Because if you can make well, let's say $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's just go and put like a little extra. Well, let's just say shoot by the fourth month. We just gonna say by the fourth month because you taking $300 out every paycheck. That's gonna put you over. That's gonna put you over. So 4 months. Hold on. 10, that's 1,200. So that's got you at 1,200. So that's 12. That's 1,200. Scratch this out. So that's 1,200 right there in 4 months. You feel me? That's 1,200 in 4 months. That's why I say if you could make $1,000, if you could be disciplined and have good habits enough and automate your money for you to make $1,000 in, you know what I'm saying, a little over 3 months, it'll take no time for you to hit $2,000. It'll take no time for you to reach $3,000. But the main thing is to stay disciplined and don't touch that savings. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch that savings. Yes, make sure your bills paid. But the higher the higher your base number is, see, and this is not even including no little extra money that you get. If you got a side hustle or, you know what I'm saying, if you get money for birthdays and you get money for Christmas and refund checks, that's not even including that, bro. It's really easy to stack $1,000. It's really easy. All you have to do is just be disciplined. I'm telling you, that's all you gotta do. But $1,000 is easy, bro. It's easy to get. Whatever little extra bread that you're getting, plus this right here, plus this automating your money to automatically go into your savings, and then you throwing extra bread on top of that. You throwing extra bread on top of what your $300, $300 a month. Now, if $300 a month, don't start with $300 a month. Like I said, when I first started, it was $20 every week, and I did $20 every week because I was getting paid weekly. So it really made it feel like no money, like I wasn't losing money. You know what I'm saying? And then plus, you don't even see the money coming out your account. Like, so if I was to get paid, and then I have to physically either withdraw money to put it in my savings or go on the app since we got technology these days, or go on the app and do it. I don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that feeling like, dang, I only got 300. Dang, now I gotta withdraw this 20. That's gonna bring me down to like 280. Like, it ain't none of that because the payment is automatically being transferred into my savings account. And that's also why I said to have your savings account separate from the bank that your checking account is with. Because when you log into your bank, all you gonna see is that checking account. You'll have to go to a whole nother app with a different bank to see that savings account. You feel me? Yeah, man. So that's just a little knowledge that I wanted to drop on y'all. Like I said, man, you have to start where you're at. You feel me? Like, start where you're at. If you can only do $10 a week, do $10 a week. If you can only do $30 a month, then do $30 a month. Don't so much focus on the time, but focus on the habits. Focus on the discipline. Focus on staying disciplined. Focus on the foundation. Focus on your self-development, your self-awareness of staying disciplined and committed to the goal of reaching $1,000. Stacking your first $1,000 is more important than, you know what I'm saying, than when you hit 2,000. Because it's something about when you reach that first 1,000, you like, dang, like I could do this. You know what I'm saying? I could do it. I could stack 1,000. And like I said, bro, this ain't for my ballers out there that's, you know what I'm saying, you got bread coming in and you could probably save $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Or you could probably save $2,000 a month. This ain't for my ballers. It ain't for my high rollers. It's for my beginners or my people that's not disciplined, that seem like they can't hit $1,000 for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really all it is. That's really all saving is being disciplined and building good habits. Like I said, man, this was just a bit like a starter's guide to stacking $1,000. Now, when we start getting more advanced, you know what I'm saying, I'll drop videos on how to stack your first $5,000 and how to stack your first $10,000. I'm gonna drop them videos for y'all too, but I'm gonna let this video resonate with y'all a little bit, you know what I'm saying, before I get into the 5,000s and the 10,000s. Y'all get that video whenever I feel like making that video, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but like I said, if you can stack $1,000, bro, you can stack $2,000, you can stack $3,000. All it is you repeating those same habits, staying disciplined, not, you know what I'm saying, overspending, staying within your range of however much you could budget, however much you could, you know what I'm saying, automate. Into the automation is just the base level. That's just like your base, your foundation. Then whatever extra bread that you get, and I'm gonna keep repeating the same thing because it's true and it works. So your automatic payment is just the foundation. You shouldn't even notice that coming out of your check. And then if you got a side hustle, throw that side hustle bread into there, man. Throw that side hustle bread into there. Now it's easy for me to run up $1,000 now. Cause like if y'all don't know, I work 2 jobs. So I got my main 9 to 5, and then, you know what I'm saying, I got my job that I work on the weekends, which is serving and bartending, which I get tips for. So it's easy for me to run up $1,000 because I don't even touch my second job. My second job on the weekends, I don't even touch that bread. That bread goes straight into savings. So I got a foundation of my 9 to 5 check already going into my savings, already automatically going into my savings. And then I got my second job where I'm getting my tips and stuff going into that same savings account. And then if my birthday come, or if Christmas come, or when I get my refund check, I'm not splurging. I'm throwing it in there, throwing it in there. But anyways, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe, man. I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, got something out of the video and you walk away with something out of the video. This video already probably over 20 minutes long. I'm really not even sure. I'm pretty sure it's probably over 20 minutes long. But look, anyways, if I kept y'all here for too long, man, I apologize. But if you stayed to the end of the video, I really appreciate y'all. We just hit 100 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate any love that I get on this channel, the likes, the comments, anything, bro. Y'all know I'm open to communicating with y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for subscribing to the video. I hope my videos is helping y'all. Hey, I'm just trying to change the world, change people's mindsets, one mind at a time. If I could just grasp one of y'all, I don't care about the views, none of that. If I could just grasp one person's mind, shift them and help them become a better person and help them navigate throughout life, throughout their journey in life, hey, that's a success for me, man. So I appreciate y'all. It's your boy, Its.lowkeyced. Oh, follow me on the gram too. It's the same as my YouTube, Its.lowkeyced. Follow me on the ground. DM me, man. My DM is open to y'all. Reach out to me. I like to talk, as y'all can see, because I'm still going. I ain't cut the video off. All right, bro. Hey, I'm out of here, man. Peace, love.